Good day, welcome back to Sheldon's Garden Tips, your complete DIY guide for everything lawn and garden care. Now, in my previous video, I core aerated this section of my lawn. The reason for me core aerating the lawn is because I was suffering from a compaction issue. So whenever I water the lawn, the water would just settle on top of the soil and then run off without penetrating the soil. So I used my manual core aerator to punch some holes into the ground. So I pulled up some plugs from the soil. Now what this will allow me to do is to be able to get the nutrients, oxygen and water down into the soil and to the roots of the plants. So what I'll be doing in today's video, I'll be top dressing using sand and manure. Now the sand will serve to improve the drainage. So as you know, sand it takes in water. It drains water better than clay. This section is a bit clay, so I've had difficulty draining the water from the soil. So the sand will serve to improve the drainage. It will also help to level out some uneven spots that I have in this section as well. Now the manure will serve to improve the structure of the soil because the manure is rich in nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. These nutrients are very important for the grass, as it will help the grass to spread the roots deeper and wider. It will also help to have the lawn looking greener, and it will help the runners to develop more easily. So the tools I'll be using for today's job are my leveling rake, the shovel, and a wheelbarrow. I'll be using the wheelbarrow to bring the sand around to the area. Now the sand, they are in bags. I bought them in bags. So I'll have to put them in the barrow and then take them around. The type of sand I'm using is the regular masonry sand. It's the sieved granite sand. So it's granite sand which is already sieved. So it's washed, it doesn't have weed or anything like that inside. So stay tuned for the process. So the shovel is for spreading out the sand. So the section is now covered off with sand. However, as you can see, the holes are still not filled. Well, most of them are still not filled. So I will need to go over with a second dose of sand. In this section, you can see the holes are almost totally filled, because I did this section a bit more heavily than I did the lower section. So I'll be going through with some more sand. So that's the sand leveling all done. Now it's time to put the manure. So now it's time to apply the manure. I'll be using this rake to just rake it over the surface of the grass. So we have come to the end of this video. This section of my zoysia lawn was first poor aerated, and I then top dressed it using sand and the manure. So the sand and manure will help to improve the drainage as well as the structure of the soil. Now what is left for me to do is to try to water it in as best as possible. And over time we will see the results. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again in the